Hey guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Angel and today we are going to be reacting to a cut video, not a jubilee, a cut video. This is feminist man and anti-feminist women play truth and drink. Let's get into it now.
Why do you hate women?
I wouldn't say I hate women, I just believe in certain roles.
Hi.
Hello. My name is Bailey.
My name is Riley.
I'm Charity.
I'm Emily.
I am Chauvin.
I'm Peter. I'm the anti-fascist, but
Feminist?
Anti-feminist. Sorry.
Can you each take turns defining what that means for you?
I view feminism as a social movement advocating for the equality of all genders.
No, it's not.
Is anti-feminist. We were born and raised, and actually we tend to lean in towards those traditional ways. So
Why do you think we brought these two groups together?
It's really relevant today. There's a lot going
Because
on
these
in
groups
the
are
planet,
fighting
so I feel
today.
like there's maybe even tension between women in general because of it. So,
Should we start with the shot?
sure.
Sure.
Already.
I might need water over there if I gotta do this.
What are some stereotypes you've heard about feminists?
Like I imagine
They
somebody
hate
with
men.
like hairy armpits and like has period pad earrings, and I'm like, I
Period pad earrings.
What makes you like feel that way?
don't know. I feel like the media mostly.
sports bras and tiny pants and heels, and trying to just go above and beyond to make it known that it's my body. I can do what I want with it, and you can't do anything.
I don't have sports bras or tiny heels. Or
You're not wrong. Stereotype, not
Yeah.
100%.
It's all about body empowerment and doing everything you can with your body with whoever you please instead of waiting for the right person or ignoring the
The
other
sluts.
people. No, not sluts, but that not following, let's say nicely, the 10 Commandments per se, you know.
Who gets laid more, feminist or anti-feminist?
I would have to say feminists. Anti-feminists typically
Yeah,
have
'cause
a
they don't-
stereotype of not exactly being sympathetic or empathetic towards women.
I can see that, but at the same time, I don't see how being
This question is not
anti-feminist would delay a person from being sexually active.
It's all stereotypes, but
I mean, I would like to hope that everybody's having some share of affection or love.
Who gets laid more, feminists or anti-feminists?
I think feminists, just from what I've heard, especially from friends of mine that are women, when they're on dating apps and such, they have someone that they think is, in that kind of sphere of not a feminist or is a Trump supporter or something like that, and they'd swipe left. Are you a Trump supporter, Bailey?
110%. I think he did a really good job at running the country.
Since we're talking about feminism, what do you think of his comments on women?
You know, people do say things and do things, and I don't think that people should be held accountable, especially for things that happen,
In the past.
years and years and years ago. People can say things and still be kind, genuine people.
This is a tough question.
Oh God.
Why do you hate women?
That's so weird.
My answer is I do not hate.
Literally, like, I don't know if my friends know that I'm not a feminist. I know one of my friends knows, and I know my family knows. But it's like, first of all, why do I gotta be a feminist to like women? Why do I have to be a feminist to do anything that's to do with women? I'm not a feminist because of what they're doing now. Like, if it was first wave feminism, yes, like, sign me up. But now, when they're out here screaming, I hate men, free the nipples, open your legs to everybody, kill them babies, like, what? Like, they're taking freedom to another level, especially when you compare to the lack of freedoms in other countries. It's like, you guys are just taking this like it's nothing. Like, you people didn't die for this, and I'm just not here for it. Let's get back into the video.
And
That's a good answer.
Why do you hate women?
I don't hate women, the things that they're trying to stand for. I just think is a little ridiculous. There's been so much time of us doing the same thing, and why would we want to change that?
I wouldn't say I hate women. I just believe in certain roles.
I need to make this very, very clear. I do not hate women. Every woman's beautiful in their own way. I think the definition of feminism has changed over the last 60, 70 years. I've seen it move towards focusing on women's rights and their reproductive rights, towards being really hateful towards men and their ideals of what is masculine, what isn't.
So if I'm understanding you correctly, you agree with the principles of feminism, but you don't agree with a certain segment of feminists who you perceive to
First
be
of all,
more
feminism, when you look at the actual
man-hating
dictionary
than they are
from the
about
first wave,
advocating for
it's
equality.
actually
This is a
good.
patriarchal society that is antithetical to what feminism says, which is we should all be equal.
Define, it has in quotations, a woman.
Define a woman.
What do you mean?
A woman itself is anyone who believes that they identify
Oh my
I mean,
gosh.
gender to me is a social construct.
I do feel that definitions are hard, but I do feel that a woman is somebody who was born
A
with a
woman,
vagina.
period.
That's my definition of a woman.
When you're defining words, it can be super tricky to like get the actual definition. Like, how would you define a chair?
Something you
It has
sit on that has
feet and
four
stuff and 4 legs.
legs.
So a horse is a chair.
No,
Which
something
group
you
is
sit
more
on that
racist
has
and
4
why?
legs.
Oh,
And that is
boy.
non-livable.
For me, but I'm curious.
So I have to say it's not alive?
Really pretty racist.
I would agree.
I'm more liberal on the side of anti-feminism.
I didn't hear the question.
I think a lot of people who are more traditional are more racist towards that fact and
Yep.
are willing just to stay with their group.
I didn't hear the
Why does
question.
racism have to come into it?
Some of the first feminists were extremely racist and did not want to include people of color at all in things that they
Really?
were fighting for.
No. See, that's why they got it messed up. Okay? First of all, there was 2 different sides. Because we need to put into perspective that black women were always working. Being a slave, you're literally working. Okay? And then after they started doing their movement, because I feel like the female slaves who got freed wanted to get like more respect, more paid, more like social like advantages that they weren't getting, because they were like maids to the white women who weren't working. And then when the white women saw that it was working for them, they came together as we're working together, but then they came and like took over, like they became the face of feminism. It's not racism, that's just how it used to be back then.
That's why women of different races were allowed to vote at different time periods throughout history.
Honestly, don't know. I'm gonna just take a shot because I can't answer that question. Can you answer the question?
Yeah, I'd say generally I think anti-feminist.
Yeah, I figured you'd say that. Why?
Because there's typically a lot of beliefs that tend to go together.
I disagree. I mean, and personally, I don't see skin color. You're a human.
I think it's an outdated phrase to say I don't see color.
Why?
It was born out of not recognizing the different experiences people
No.
go through.
See, that's also bullshit, because when we get out of the US, I think people don't realize they are so focused on skin color, this, race, this. Like, when you go out, let me take an example, Africa. When you go over there, everybody's black. You're not going to be focusing on every single kind of shade of blacks to put a personality. Like, no, you focus on people's personality. You focus on what they show you, so you're able to analyze who they are as a person, whether you like them or you don't, and you want them in your circle or not. When you go to, I don't know, Ireland, where everybody's white, they're not thinking about skin color. They're thinking about who you are as a person. It's when we come to the US and it's a melting pot and we're supposed to be working together, but everybody brings their differences, and then they start to nitpick everything, and then one side says, no, you're more racist because you don't see my color, and then the other one's like, no, like, I want to know you as as your personality, as who you are, and not just your skin color. But they're like, no, but it's so dumb. It's literally so dumb. You're not racist. Those people are not racist. Racist people will actually tell you straight up, I don't like you because you're black. Can we wait till people actually say out loud, I don't like you because you're black, before we label every single white person racist? Because I think people who do that are racist themselves.
For your case, you're saying you like to have a traditional kind of household.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that if that's what you want.
Mm-hmm.
It's more about if you are trying to tell others the way that they should live, and you're advocating.
Well, you're telling others how they should
for
live.
people, or wanting laws to get passed that keep things a certain way, that restrict people.
Why change something that's worked for so long?
It maybe works for some people.
What are feminists not getting right?
It's not about us versus them. Feminism, at the end of the day, is about the ability for us to be able to work together and pick the best viable person to do the job, no matter what gender they are.
That's a
Do
lie.
you remember when Trump first got elected and there were the women's rights riots?
Yeah.
And people had like the little pink hats with the cat ears, the pussy hats. I don't know what they were called. It makes me think a lot about white feminism and the way that feminism is expressed. Like me included, to have to like check themselves at every point and be like, am I listening to people more marginalized?
Yeah, like, what are you doing?
Am I like getting really excited?
Because I feel like they're more yelling without registering what other people are saying. Like, you need to relax, sit down, and listen.
One compliment or take a shot.
I'm taking a shot.
Let's take a shot and I'll give you all a compliment. Clink, clink. I will say that I think feminists, radical or not, are real strong. Try to beat one down with your words. I don't think it's gonna happen.
I think feminists are amazing in the way of they've made birth control, condoms more accessible, and I think as well as promoting there being male birth control as well.
All right, game's over.
All right.
How was that?
That was really fun. Good conversation. Yeah. I think it's conversations that people
Me too here.
Yeah,
I liked it.
It was
Yeah.
good. It was I was prepared for way worse.
Better than I thought.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it was good.
I felt like y'all were coming here expecting more
Tension. Yeah.
and you all got along.
Yeah.
Literally, I feel like when it comes to these things, you just need to talk to people and understand that everybody wants different things. We are not all clones. We may all kind of similarly look the same, but we are not all clones. We all come from different backgrounds. Some of us wants to stay traditional. Some people want to zoom into the future. Like, do you, but you can't force it on other people. And I get a lot of feminism. They always talk about, like, you can't tell us to stay in tradition. Like, nobody told you to do that. But at the same time, you want to change laws that move you in the future. But at the same time, you're changing those laws for us too, if you know what I'm saying. So both sides are doing the same thing. The others is saying leave alone. Like, one is saying live the way you want to live, but like don't bother me. And then the other one is saying live the way you want to live, but don't bother me. And then both sides are heading to the government to change it the way that they want to live. And then it's a tussle. It's a tussle. It doesn't work like that. Like, either you both live the way you want to live and you leave the government out of it, but that's not what's happening right now. Right now, it's a war. It's a war that's not necessary. It's honestly dumb. Like, there are poor people in the world. There are homeless people. Immigrants are coming into the country. Gas is ridiculous. Like, can we worry about actual things? So that, like, survival things other people worry in the country. I feel like we have it so good in the US that we don't even realize that the world doesn't function like this anymore. I feel like people need to leave and then come back to see how good their lives are, honestly. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.